Hello, Mark Honlock here, Director of Horticulture at Green Bay Botanical Garden. A belated Happy Easter to everyone, or should I say, Merry Christmas! Merry April Christmas! Just kidding. I've heard that April showers bring May flowers, but this is ridiculous. We got some April snow going on here. So one gardening tip I want to share with you is that guess what? It's not a big deal that we have all this snow, because these flowers here, these beautiful daffodils, all of our spring blooming bulbs, perennials, everything that's coming up can handle this cold. So no need to fret, no need to worry. Everything's just like in a little refrigerator, kind of like it is at the florist shop. So you don't have to do anything. So that's a great tip. No work, nothing to do. Just relax, enjoy what's there, let it come back. Now, we have a lot of spring blooming bulbs here, and you can see there is something we do have to do, and that is daffodils, very critter resistant. You know, deer, rabbits, other things don't like to eat them. However, we have a lot of tulips here at Green Bay Botanical Garden, and the problem is that deer love these things. Rabbits also like to eat them, but we don't have too many rabbits here, but deer we do have some, unfortunately. So you can see here we've noticed that they've started to eat the leaves on these tulips here. So that's not a good thing. But what's an even worse thing is here where the flowers, the buds have started to push up and the deer have eaten those. So that's where all our hard work in the fall is gone if the deer eat the flowers, because that's what we planted these bulbs for in the first place. So not good. So what we started to do last week, or actually a couple weeks ago, is spray this liquid fence deer repellent. So there's a lot of different products on the market. You can pick, pick your poison, if you will. It's not poison, though, literally. It's not. It is just kind of putrescent eggs, garlic. It just smells really nasty. I kind of think it smells like a dog ear for some reason. I don't know why. But anyway, you just mix this up, and we buy it concentrated. It's less expensive, or you could buy it, in a spray bottle at a hardware store, whatever. And then we spray it on all of our tulips. So it takes us quite a while to do that, probably 3 hours or more, because we have so many throughout the whole 23.5 acres of gardens here. But we do that on a weekly basis to keep the deer away. So, it kind of helps. We just started to do it, like I said, so you can see that we need to do it because these guys are here. So that's the thing you can do. Or what you can do is plant bulbs like the daffodils that don't need all that extra work. So something to think about. Another kind of little tip related to bulbs is now and in the next weeks, take pictures of your yard and see where you have holes or where things didn't quite go where you wanted to, so that next fall when you buy these spring blooming bulbs and plant them, you'll kind of have some pictures and remember what happened in the springtime, because it's hard to remember. So that's another tip here, is take care of your tulip bulbs from the deer. And another tip I have, you're starting to see perennials push growth, some shrubs, some early spring bloomers are kind of budding out, or their buds are opening. They always have those buds. But the other thing that unfortunately is happening is our invasive species. They actually grow really rapidly and outcompete our natives and the other perennials and things that we grow. So this is garlic mustard here. It comes up really fast. You can see how green it is. So this is something to remove from your yard. It kind of has a weird odor, kind of garlicky smelling. If you go online, you can even see recipes for like pesto and stuff, using this, but there's so much of it that you would be, ridiculously high in pesto, if that's a word, if that's a thing. So anyway, garlic mustard, you want to get it out, you want to get as much of the root and everything as you can. And the first year it has this lower growth rosettes, and then the second year it's a biennial. It has a flower spike and stalk with a white flower, and can have 100,000 seeds. So you definitely want to get it out before it flowers if you possibly can. If you have a huge area of this, start working your way from the outside in so that it doesn't spread further, because it can be a big project. And some organizations around town might even have garlic mustard pulls that they can still do at a social distance appropriately. So look for those if you want to have a volunteer project and learn more about this plant and how to get rid of it in your yard. Another invasive species that's growing really rapidly, and it's one of the first shrubs in the woods or in your yard to leaf out, is invasive exotic honeysuckle. So this is a specimen right here. It kind of has this pretty noticeable exfoliating bark on it, And like I said, it has opposite bud arrangement, and it's growing super fast. You know, it's already leafed out more than any other thing, so that's a really good time to notice it, to identify it, and then to eradicate it. And what I do is I literally just get out my aggressions and pull this thing out of the ground by hand. There's a thing called a weed wrench you can buy online, or you can just take a shovel, but try to get, again, the root out of there so it doesn't come back. If worse comes to worse and you can't pull it out and you have a huge specimen, you know, you can cut it about 8 inches above ground, but usually you want to do that type of work in the fall when it's putting energy down, and then you can paint it with an herbicide. So I like to rip out all the little guys in the springtime now, so that's another job you can do, especially if you are sick of being penned up inside and want to be going crazy on something. That's what I like to do. Those are a couple tips I have for Monday here, Green Bay Botanical Garden. If you're looking for more information on what you can do in your garden, in your yard, and out and about, check out our Facebook page or our website, which is gbbt.com.